As I always say, if you come into your charts and you don't know exactly what you're looking for, you're simply gambling. You need to know exactly what you're looking for way before you even open your charts. And we achieve this by doing our analysis a night before. That way we know exactly which asset we'll be looking at the following day and what setup we will be hunting for. It's very important. We are hunting every single day. So in this video, I'm going to show you my thought process and how we actually achieve that. Without any further ado, let's jump into it. As you can see on the screen here, I have BTC and I sold it 2 positions here and I took my profit here. These are the simple trades I take every single day. If you look at all my trades in my videos, you'll see that they are the same. Let's jump into the chart so that I show you what I look for. Well, as you can see, when you look at my screen over here, you'll realize that I have a lot of data points that I receive every single day. For instance, we have the high of the previous day, which is actually denoted by this black dotted line over here, and then we have the low, which is denoted by this black dotted line here. It's just the low of the previous day. And again, we have yesterday's closing price, which is actually denoted by this red dotted line. You can see that's where prices close. Likewise, we have these areas today on our chart, as you can see. Okay, these are very, very crucial, as also explained in this book here, because stops tend to actually overcrowd at the highs and the lows. Okay, that's where everybody's putting their stops. Again, I have this pink highlighted box over here, which is simply the high of the previous week. We can see they made a high Friday here, and then of course Monday they made this low over here, which is you can see this box represent these areas, and I want to see these areas every single day when I come to my charts. Why? Because as I said, there will be a lot of stops up here and there will be a lot of stops below here. So we need to know if they are breaking here, are they giving us a real break, or is it just a stop hunt to close everybody from the previous week? Because that's what they tend to do. And of course, when we came on a Monday, you can see they didn't break the high, but look at Friday. Friday just pinned through here, so they stopped everybody from the high of Wednesday. Okay, but that wasn't much crucial for me because I usually want them to piece either the high of the low of the previous week, and they didn't do that. But something fascinating actually happened. Look at what they did. They now violated the low. Okay, so the day they violate this low, it tells us that this was the last day when they actually broke the high. Okay, and because it was the last day of breakout, you can see this day didn't break the high, neither the low, so it was inside. This day again didn't really break the highs or the low, so it wasn't inside. I thought it just pinned because this was a stop hunt anyway. So the last real break was this one. Now, because when they are going up, they are breaking the highs and breaking the highs, and all of a sudden now they come and break the low. That tells us that this day was a failed break. So this was the last day where they broke the high, and this day is actually rendered a failed break. Okay, when they break this low here. Why? Because of this. Well, we have something called market structure. We all know that, but mostly we don't know how to apply it. So this is how we apply it. As they are going up, you'll realize that they are only breaking the high. You see, they violated the high, and then they come back again and make this low, but they make a high. So in other words, these lows are not broken. They always remain intact, and they are going higher and higher, but only the highs are being broken. Okay, likewise they do the same thing again, you see here. But all of a sudden we want to see when we come here, because obviously they have to pull back, so we want to see if are they gonna go through and break the high. But in this case around, they don't do that. Instead, what do? You can see here, now they violated the low. So the moment they violate the low, we have something called this break over here is the first break of the low, okay, which we now call the break in structure. And what are we expecting? Of course, this tells us there is a change in direction, because when they were going up, they were breaking the highs and the highs and the highs, but all of a sudden they're breaking the low, and the first break of the first low becomes a break in structure. That automatically renders this day over here, which was the last break to the upside, renders this day here. You see, this is the last break of the high. It is now rendered a failed break when they break the low. Why? Because they are not supposed to be breaking the lows if they are going up. Okay, and that is where our method comes. That's where we now have an advantage, because now we know there's a broken structure. So what are we gonna wait for? The following day we're gonna wait for them to push prices up. Why? Because we need now a setup called sell high. Why? Because we got a failed break right here the moment they broke the low. So we don't want to actually be shorting here, because if you short here, prices never move like this. They go down, they pull back, and if they are going to continue going down, then that's when they are going to break the low, right? And they are going to go, and then again they're going to come back and do what? pull back, and then that's when they're gonna collapse, right? So we know the normal price behavior because everybody knows structure, but most people don't actually know how to apply it in real life. So that's what I'm showing you. You can see here they broke the low right after a time when they were going up. You can see every time they're going up, they're breaking the highs, they're breaking the highs, they're breaking the highs, and the lows always remain intact. The lows are intact, as you can see here, they're breaking the highs, but all of a sudden this time around they broke the low. Okay, so that's when we got that failed breakout. So now we want a setup called what? Sell high, because if you want to sell, you want to sell high. That is obvious, right? That's how every business works. So with that said, you can see we want them to start with the high because we can't sell until they qualify it. So as you can see here, let me just show you, they push prices down, okay, and that is where they eventually made that pullback. This pullback is what we need. It's the high, it's what qualifies the setup, okay, because we want to go short. Everybody who's just chasing candles is gonna be buying because people don't know what they are doing. People are impatient. So now what did I wait for? I waited until they confirmed. You can see, look at this big one, look at this doji, look at this one going down. This is called a morning star. Here's the picture. I always show you this kind of a candles, okay, and you can see this is where now it went down. I did sell it on this candles close here, okay, for a short, but the one that I'm showing you is the recent one that actually happened yesterday. You see, they now go down, and of course they do what? Now they pull back. So you can see now that means they are going down, they are pulling back, they are going up, and this is where yesterday I actually took it. I took it here and I took it all the way down, and I closed it somewhere around here. That's the one that I showed you, okay, because I usually close it when I come to analyze for this for the following day. I saw that, okay, they were refusing to go down, they're refusing to break the low, so I don't really care if they're refusing. I just want to take when they give me something. But you see, this is exactly this, okay, but of course we need to execute after they've given this and a pullback, and we want our confirmation to come here because we can't guess what if they're planning to go up, okay, because yes, they can give a failed breakout and then come and fail again here. So we need confirmation. That's why always I wait for either candlestick pattern or chart pattern, and that's where I actually execute. So likewise yesterday, that's exactly what I did. I took it here on a 5-minute time frame. I'll show you, okay, because this is all about structure. Before they were going up, breaking the highs, all of a sudden now they've changed direction. How do you know? Structure behaves like this, okay. So sorry for clustering this thing. So that's exactly what happened. When they broke here, there was a change of direction, and we want them to push prices up so that we can sell, and that's exactly what they did. I did sell here the day before yesterday, and they went all the way down, and then yesterday again they came up and collapsed. So the most important thing is you must understand the setup. If you are going to be selling, you need them to push prices up and give you a sell high opportunity. So when you come to your charts and you see something like this, if they're going to be going up, let them go up. But why are they failing here? Why are they failing here and giving us the railroad track? This is now a railroad track because there was news yesterday. We have CPI, which was unchanged, of course, okay. So why are they failing here? And this alone, the setup, this is a setup. When they push prices up, that is a setup of a what? A sell high opportunity if it's confirmed. So we want to be patient because we're still aware that they might keep going up until they actually go up, and this will be a failed break again. So we want them to confirm. That's why we need to be super patient, and this is something most people struggle with. Patience is the most important thing here, because yes they did this, but they can still fail. So we want to see, did they push prices up to give a sell high opportunity? Yes or no? Yes. Did they confirm the opportunity? Now this is a railroad track, this is a morning star, so they confirmed this move. That's why I took it short yesterday, and it is the same opportunities I talk about every single day. Yes, unfortunately they didn't come to the low. My TP was actually here. I wanted them to go to the low, but they eventually didn't. That's why I came back and closed, because sometimes you must come and observe if they are doing what you want them to do, because at the end of the day, they will do what they want to do, and we have to react, okay? So do we have a fail break? Yes, we do. Okay, that's a change of structure. Okay, did they push prices up? Yes, they did. Did they confirm with an engulfment somewhere here to show that they are going down? Yes, they did. That's where we execute. That's why I said I took it on a 5 minute. So on a 5 minutes, you can see they pulled all the way back and the news actually hit. So I waited for the news to actually hit, and after the news have hit, they pulled all the way back up. We want to see, because we don't have any any clarity. But of course we know that they've broken structure here, and which is super important. But again, what do we need? We want to see if this is gonna continue going up or not, and that's where they pull back, and eventually they give an engulfment here. This engulfment is a sign they fail. Look at this big one going up, look at the doji, look at this big one. This is again a morning star. That's why I actually took it, and as it went down I added even more. Okay, I added another one. Well, I have this playbook in my description. It's a playbook that contains all the strategies that I used. It contains the trend continuation, the trend reversal, and the most explosive trading strategy for indices, which have different kind of trends. So it's well detailed. It contains everything. But please, when you have it, just print it and always refer to it, because these setups will keep on happening every time. They keep on repeating themselves. Yes, they require patience, but they will keep on showing up every single time. So I developed these things for myself, but I realized that most people are still struggling and failing in this industry, so I decided to share it with people. But please don't just have it, refer to it, master it, and always make sure you understand everything thoroughly and you execute everything in a good way. Thank you.